Hello, my name is Tim Bevan, and alongside my colleagues at BRE Global in the UK and our international partners across the globe, we manage and develop BREEAM. In this video, I'd like to show you what BREEAM is, how it can help you and your business realise the benefits and value of designing and operating sustainable buildings. So, what is BREEAM? BREEAM stands for the BRE Environmental Assessment Method, and it is a global sustainability standard and rating system for buildings. Put simply, BREEAM is a label, a trusted label used on over 200,000 buildings to date, and currently being applied by clients in more than 50 countries on 40,000 projects. BREEAM is analogous to other labelling systems, such as the Eco-Label or the Michelin Star. Through a third-party verification process, the BREEAM mark provides clients and the wider market with a clear statement about the quality of the building and their environmental performance. This statement comes in the form of a certified BREEAM rating, and there are 5 rating levels, each representing a progressively better standard of performance, where the pass rating is broadly equivalent to performance that marginally exceeds a regulatory base level, and the excellent and outstanding rating represents performance in the top 10% and 1% respectively. A Cushman & Wakefield survey of top managing directors and senior fund managers from 28 European real estate investors found there is a commonly held belief amongst investors that sustainability is already impacting value, and that poor sustainability credentials pose a significant risk to the value of a property, citing them as a factor in targeting buildings for disposal. Despite the difficulties of quantifying this risk, investors and fund managers are routinely taking account of this risk in acquisition and disposal decisions, using standards such as BREEAM to help inform this decision-making process. There is an increasing consensus that sustainability delivers value through properties that are quicker to let, cheaper to run, and that attract better quality tenants. And these findings are beginning to be reflected in the marketplace. Research by Maastricht University studied the effect of BREEAM certification on office buildings in London over a period from 2000 to 2009. The study demonstrated that there are positive premiums for rents and transaction prices for BREEAM certified buildings. The rating and performance that underlines the BREEAM label is one of benefit to clients and users in a number of ways. It can be used as a verifiable benchmarking tool to inform operational and investment decisions in a property portfolio, or as a means of environmentally future-proofing building specifications and operational procedures. The BREEAM label also enables clients to communicate to customers, staff and communities their organisation's commitment to and performance in managing and mitigating the environmental impacts of its built assets. This has a number of triple bottom line benefits. A sustainable building can have lower operating costs and higher occupancy rates, and therefore by definition be an economically more attractive proposition to tenants and property investors who seek long-term value and low-risk assets. In terms of employees, good quality, low-impact buildings can help attract and retain the best talent, which in turn helps foster collaboration and innovation and increase productivity and well-being. In addition to these direct benefits, users have responded that BREEAM has a positive effect on the quality of construction and that it acts as a driver of innovation in the supply chain, as designers, entrepreneurs and product manufacturers seek to provide the solutions that clients require to deliver a quality, low-risk, sustainably built asset. Before deciding to purchase any new goods or services, we all ask ourselves, is the value of the benefit that I get from this purchase worth the investment that I'm being asked to make? And often the question is asked, will a BREEAM rated building cost me more, and is there any real economic value from having that label? Research commissioned by the BRE Trust and others highlights that the capital cost of constructing to a BREEAM Very Good and Excellent rating is marginal, between 0.8% and 1.7% for a BREEAM Excellent, and the costs have been shown to decrease over time. The same research also emphasised the potential for whole life financial and environmental savings from meeting higher levels of BREEAM performance. One particular building services solution studied highlighted that life cycle savings of over £400,000 could be realised with a payback period of 8 years and modelled carbon dioxide savings of almost 80,000 kilograms a year. It was also shown that designing to a higher level of BREEAM performance for water efficiency can pay back within just 2 years, deliver financial savings on the water bills thereafter, and save over 6,000 metres cubed of water per year in the process. A 2012 report by Schneider Electric on the value of BREEAM looked into the benefits felt by all parties involved in the construction process and concluded that life cycle savings that come with BREEAM certification do outweigh the initial capital outlay. However, the costs and benefits of meeting performance levels established in BREEAM are relative, will vary by project and user, and must be viewed in context. If BREEAM has not previously been adopted or used on a one-off basis, then locational factors, design decisions, supply chains and operational procedures will not necessarily align with BREEAM, and the full value of such an investment may not be realised. BREEAM provides a consistent framework which enables users to focus their efforts on delivering a sustainable outcome for their buildings. In doing so, it encourages the design and operation of buildings with long-term performance in mind, and the full benefits are realised only where it is embedded within the process and procedures of the life cycle stage in which it is applied, and ideally across the whole life cycle of a building by each of the key stakeholders, including and most importantly by the clients and building occupiers. BREEAM is the label of choice for a wide range of clients and stakeholders, from property management companies, local and national governments, retailers and developers. But don't take our word from it. Hear from a selection of our clients and partners on what the scheme delivers and means to them.
British Land uses BREEAM as part of our sustainability brief for developments. The brief is a process all of our design teams follow, and BREEAM is a core target within that. We expect all of our offices to achieve BREEAM Excellent and all of our new retail developments to achieve BREEAM Very Good. Here we are in 199 Bishopsgate, which is a recently completed BREEAM Excellent office building in central London. We use BREEAM because our occupiers increasingly expect their new buildings to be certified. The property market understands it, and it's used as a framework for collaboration between occupiers and landlords.
Our head office, which is based in Paris, it's called The Hive, has recently achieved BREEAM in Use International. For us, that's really important because we like to be seen and have external verification of our processes in terms of energy management. As a company that achieves BREEAM in Use, we see it as being essential to give us an outside and expert view on some extra things that we can do. And as a provider of services, we think it's essential to be able to show and to prove to people exactly what energy efficiency can offer in terms of great processes and measurable results.
We chose BREEAM for Spain because it's a technical reference and also the most widely used internationally scheme for sustainable building construction. Well, I think that BREEAM nowadays it's very important to be in the market in Spain because the mentality of change is changing, because the market of construction is trying to be different, doing things differently. So sustainability, it's a new issue in the market, and I think that BREEAM have a lot of technical knowledge that could bring to Spain our constructing things in a different way to be more sustainable, less environmental impacts, and of course recognition international.
My name is Simone Lakenbrink and I work together with Thomas Oberke for the German Institute of Sustainable Real Estate. And we are focusing on BREEAM products.
My name is Thomas Oeberke. I'm CEO of DIFNI, the German Institute for Sustainable Real Estate. And we have chosen BREEAM for Germany because for the EU scheme, which is not present right now in Germany, and we think it's a suitable which fits the German market perfectly.
We starting our pilot phase in the summer of 2012, and we carefully choose BREEAM in Use for the German market because we have a lot of clients in Germany acting local and international. And some of them are used to the international scheme of BREEAM, and so it was logical that they will use or go on using BREEAM in Germany on the German market, especially for in-use buildings, because that is the huge real estate market.
As Simone just said, we have introduced BREEAM in Use in Germany. We are going to use a wide portfolio of BREEAM products in Germany, starting with new construction this year. We are facing renovation, demolition schemes, different schemes. The market is demanding, and yeah, we want to expand BREEAM as being the major and main source of choice for clients in Germany, and this is our target.
My name is Johnny Hellman and I'm working for the Swedish Green Building Council, and I'm the technical manager for the BREEAM system. I think the benefits is that it's an easy way to measure and declare the performance of environmental and sustainability issues for the buildings. And I think also it's a very good way to communicate the environmental and sustainable issues.
Well, my name is Sverre Tiltnes. I'm Chief Executive for the Norwegian Green Building Council. We needed an international scheme which was possible to adapt to local conditions. And BREEAM seems to us to be the only one and the best one to do so. So we are very satisfied choosing BREEAM.
I'm Maarten Dansen, Manager Projects of the Dutch Green Building Council, and we are an NSO, which is a Green Building Council with over 380 members. With BREEAM, we had the opportunity to have a local standard with the international quality and the national brand, and that was really something we went for, because now we have Dutch regulation within and Dutch building practice, but one common standard.
So if you're convinced by the benefits, you probably want to know more about how BREEAM works. The BREEAM rating and the assessment on which it is derived is determined using an independent, international and scientifically robust framework developed by BRE Global and a growing list of international partners. We call this framework the Code for a Sustainable Built Environment, which in turn is made up from a suite of standards and affiliated schemes. Launched in 1990 as a checklist for rating the performance of new office designs in the UK, BREEAM has evolved and matured into a number of international versions that can be applied across the life cycle of a building, from master planning and new construction through to existing asset operation and refurbishment. An assessment uses recognised measures of performance, which are set against established benchmarks to evaluate the sustainable qualities of a building specification, design, construction and use. These measures represent a broad range of categories and criteria, from energy to ecology. Performance of a building against each measure is determined by the assessor. Weightings that reflect the relative environmental impact of the measures assessed are then applied to each category's score. The total of the category scores then determines a building's BREEAM rating, which in turn is certified by BRE Global. BREEAM is a third-party assessment and certification scheme, and assessments are carried out by professionals trained, qualified and licensed by national scheme operators such as BRE Global in the UK. To ensure independence, competence and impartiality of the assessment process, BRE Global is accredited and regularly audited by the United Kingdom Accreditation Service to international standards. Operating BREEAM to international standards helps ensure that BREEAM assessors are technically competent, accurate and professional when undertaking assessments, and that the scheme operators run a rigorous and accountable certification system. Furthermore, BREEAM is developed and maintained by BRE Global Limited, which is a subsidiary company of the BRE Trust. The BRE Trust is the largest UK charity dedicated specifically to research and education in the built environment. This ownership structure helps ensure BREEAM remains independent of specific commercial interests. More and more stakeholders are recognising the value that comes with independent certification of building assessments. BREEAM's ownership structure, coupled with its accredited operational procedures and processes, protects the impartiality, objectivity and rigour of the scheme. This can give clients and stakeholders confidence in the value of a certified BREEAM rating. If you'd like to know more about BREEAM and the work of the BRE Group and our international partners, then please visit the BREEAM website, where you can find a range of further information, resources and links, including BREEAM certified listings, case studies, technical guides and upcoming BREEAM training courses and events. Thank you for watching.